Instead of the world converting into the church has converted into the world. The world has such a power on us that we cannot resist it. Such a strong force that we are unable to resist it. For one simple reason, we have never understood our mission. We just know it is to preach and teach and baptize. Now how? We don't know. We have no idea at all. Again, let me mention whatever is going on social media, the latest news. I've gotten to read people's comments and opinions about it. Again, I repeat, I don't know what happened because I've not investigated. But there seems to be a class of people that are siding with the girl. And there's another class of people that are siding with the what? The man. I just saw a letter released by the singing group where the man sings that has suspended that man. And they're calling that redemptive. And the question we are asking, when they were having an affair for 8 years, you mean that singing group didn't know? The singing group didn't know. The singing group didn't know. So why couldn't they suspend them at that time? Why wait until their name comes into the picture? That is when now they pretend they are distancing themselves from that young man. If there is a moment that young man needs to see Christ, is now. This is the moment to reach out to him. Make him see his sin, but also let him know there is a Savior. We don't need to palliate sin. We don't need to lessen the sense of guilt, but there is a Savior who came for such people. This is not a time to look like you're clean and say we have suspended him. And be very sympathetic with the girl because he's in the hospital bed. It doesn't matter what form of violence would have experienced by that girl. What we are saying, if the story is true, they are both wrong. They are both what? Wrong. And let me talk to my girls. Listen to me carefully. You have brains to make money. We are all intelligent beings. Naongea na wasichana wangu. Hakuna mahali iliandikwa mwanaume ndiye anatafuta pesa. Wewe unapokea. Last time I checked, every single human being has a talent. If not 5 or 10, has at least what? 1. And the Lord expects you will improve on it and use it. Last time I checked, everyone born of a woman is born into this world with a very definite and distinct purpose. Has a calling. This is not just meant for men. It's not men only that have talents. It's not men only that have a calling. And women are supposed to be flower girls. Wait, sit to receive. Hata wewe uko na nguvu ya kutengeneza pesa. Usitumie pesa ya watu kupanda. Ukifika mahali uanze kuongea mbaya. Naongea na wewe. Sizungumzi kuhusu huyu msichana. Nazungumzia kuhusu reality that is in the church today. Young girls chasing after people's husbands. Am I speaking of something that I'm only seeing or what? Mokwane na nje nitawachapa. Am I speaking of something that I'm the only one who sees? Married men running around with young girls right in church. And no one speaks about it. The minute you speak about it, they will say this, like I saw on social media, it's just because us we have not been caught. So we shouldn't speak because us we have not been caught. Ours is coming. You're wrong! Huyu Mungu unayemuimba, huyu Mungu unayemhubiri, mbona usiamini ana nguvu ya kukulea wewe mpaka kufikishe mahali anataka ufike? Mbona ukimbie na mabwana za watu? Ni nini naongelesha? Si mumekaa hapa? Hii ni soft life gani unataka tu kwa jasho ya wengine? Nataka ujue iko wanaume ukiwakula ni kama Ukristo yao kidogo inarudi. Kwa sababu hata yeye wakati anakukula ana Ukristo. Lakini in the event utachomoka ni kama anakuwa na Ukristo kidogo, anasema ni sawa, wacha achomoke, kitampata mbele. Iko mwanaume hawezi entertain ya ujinga. Mtakufa wote pamoja. So ukikula vya wenyewe, kula ukijua iko na consequence. Again I repeat, I'm not speaking about that girl, I'm speaking to you. Ukijua unakula vya wenyewe, particularly vya mume wa mtu, na mke wake yako mahali anasumbuka, analia watoto wake, analia chakula, ametelekezwa, mume anakimbia na ndogo ndogo hapa ingine yenye inahubiri, itakufikia. Hata wetu tutakupeleka Kenyatta. Na usitusumbue ati hatukuja kukuona. Yesterday I said it leaves a lot of questions answered. And one of those things we get to understand is that yes, we have a people in the house of God, but their minds and hearts are deeply rooted in the what? In the world. Deeply rooted. The world is so magnetic to us. The world is so attractive to us. We don't see anything good in this, our space. There's so much fun in the world. But again, we are still struggling to do mission in that state. It is not possible. I can tell you for a fact. We are unable to look at things in light of eternity. Once you're rooted in the world, you don't see eternity in the view. We are more focused on the temporal, the here and the now, which makes it so impossible to stand separate from the world. And because we are not distinct from the world, action is impossible, for we have nothing new, nothing superior to offer. Can I repeat that? The fact that we cannot see things in light of eternity, we become so focused on the temporal things, the here and the now, not the hereafter, which makes it impossible to stand separate, to be distinct from the world. And because we are the same as the world, what kind of action do you think you can take to the world when you're the same? Nauliza wewe, kama tunafanana na walimwengu, how are you supposed to impact the world when the difference between them and us is zero? What is it they see in us that would attract them to us? Are you listening to me? Our lives, our looks, our talks, our behaviors are nothing different from the world. So now you want to show up and talk about Christ, and they know you're one of them. There's got to be something unique in you, something so distinct, something that is so unique in you that can attract a worldling into your space. For as long as we are the same, it will remain communion, but without action. Communion without action. Our records in heaven read 0. No soul winning, no nothing. And we will run this church the whole year. People have reports of how they ran the Sabbath because it was their day. But there's 0 reports on soul winning. 0. When you talk of women ministry, they will tell you, Pastor Mokoro came and spoke. We had a lovely Sabbath. And they'll give you reports of attendance. Now ask them, how many women have you won? 0.